What does it mean to dream? I know it may sound like I'm asking about like the actual dream, like when you're sleeping, but what does it mean to dream about a future that you don't know will come true? I'm not to say that you should not go and dream. I think dreaming is important. It's like a positive illusion. If we can think of like things that kind of bring us down as being a negative illusion, and there's really no positive or negative. It's right no matter what. But what is it to dream of a future? Because the life you're living right now is not something that you dreamed up 20 years ago, 30 years ago, however long ago it was. That reality is not actually something that you planned for. This reality, I mean, not that reality. That reality, you could have dreamed that you were going to be something. And maybe that's the life you're living right now. But what does it mean to dream? And can you just dream of whatever you want? That is really the goal, right? To dream whatever we want, whenever we want, because that's the goal. We want to live in fantasy. So, what are you dreaming of right now that theoretically could happen? Because anything can happen. Your life is not what you planned for, it's what happened. And so, in what way can you start to explore the future that you could have, and how can you will it into existence? Because there's a lot of things that we go through in our lives that are going to change how we see the world, and it's going to change the future. And so, you know, really, again, coming back to it, when you dream, what happens after that dream is totally up to you. Certainly, there are a lot of things at play. Your your life changes in big ways. So, when you think about the future, when you think about dreaming and you think about what life could be, you really have to come back into the knowing that no matter what you thought your life was going to be 10 years ago, last year, I could have never dreamed 1 year ago that I would be sitting in my front yard, listening to cicadas, watching bees, making friends with a tiny spider, that was on my lawn furniture. Like, you just don't know. And so you give yourself the opportunity to be surprised, and not just surprised, but in love with it all. And I know I talk about love like it's something that you can just be in all the time. And I do believe that. Trust me when I say I honestly believe that. Love is constantly surrounding you in every moment, but you have to be in the place where you can receive that love. There's a state of being that is love. And that's how I feel about the world, and that's how I feel about life. But even right now, there are these flowers, and they come into bloom, and they're gorgeous, and then they die, and they're these beautiful, like, vivid pink. I remember specifically watching a mother and daughter walk by, and the mom actually had her sit on our little tiny, like, 3 stone rock wall, and and took a picture in front of the flowers. And I was like, oh, I love that. That's a picturesque spot. But no one's standing by the flower, one flower, that's going to be alone in its around with its all of its dead comrades, these other dead flowers, and it is vibrant and alive. And you may think of a future like that where you may be the last one standing. You may be the one that prevailed. And life and death is not winning. So whatever the journey is, you're going to take it. So you might as well dream for a future don't get lost in the dream. It's like a fun time. It's an illusion. So enjoy the illusion. Enjoy this illusion right now when you can say the future is big. The future is, I'm going to be an actor. I'm going to, I'll be a millionaire. Whatever that illusion is, whatever that dream is. It's a fantasy. So make it a good one, and you might just be surprised that it comes true.